Like they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. That's what transformed Monica's beauty to something else. After her marriage rites, Okorofor paid her bride price in full. And the Obi of Okorofor was filled with villagers, and a lot of people came to welcome the new bride. She was looking so beautiful in her marriage attire. Monica, in the other hand, was so happy to be finally called Nwunye Okorofor, which means the wife of Okorofor. She was so drawn to the ancient Obi, the Obi of chiefs, because Okorofor was afflicted with royalty. His auntie bore the king, and in affiliation made him royalty. Monica was so happy to finally be with this man, handsome, tall, intelligent, hardworking, but yet a man full with a lot of discoveries. His silence speaks a lot about him, because they say an empty container made the loudest voice, but a container filled to the brim doesn't make voice. That's the perfect description for Okorofor. Okorofor looking handsome in his marriage attire, with his George wrapper tied around his waist, with beads around his neck, and an Igbo native cap on his head. Okorofor was filled with joy. He was very happy because finally he has married the woman of his dream, the woman that makes his heart gladdens. Now, he said to himself, Papa will be very happy that I have made him proud, that I have decided to continue his lineage by bringing back home a well-behaved woman, beautiful, and at that, hardworking. That was the story and song in Okorofor heart. After that, he set out with his wife to Tudunwada Jos, and they took a...
My wife is finally good to feel the breeze of Tudunwada.
My husband. Now we are husband and wife.
The long-awaited marriage rites, or Base wedding ceremony, was held for Okorofor and Monica at the Lady of Fatima Catholic Church, Tudunwada. The Reverend Father saw how enthusiastic they are, was full of joy in his heart, and blessed their marriage that very day. The joy in everyone's heart feel no ending, and Okorofor and his lovely wedded wife, Monica, was so happy that they graced the occasion, dancing and praising. Not long after their wedding, Monica conceived for their first child and gave birth to a baby girl. It was a big ceremony in Jos, Tudunwada, because Okorofor was known to be a very handsome Igbo young man, hardworking, and is in charge for the Jos Ultramodern Market Trophy. So the birth of Adugo was a news all over the town. People far and near, neighbors, gathered to bring gifts to this beautiful girl. Okorofor was filled with joy. Most time when he's not working at the market, he comes home to his workshop to work, while his beautiful bride and wife, Monica, sometimes comes inside his shop, the workshop, to look at him while he's working. His hand sing while cutting the woods. Okorofor keep on working hard to provide for his family. To him, carpentry is not just a craft, but his soul and spirit. Adugo was a very beautiful young girl, always liked playing in the mud, sometimes playing with shells at the river banks. She was full of energy, hearty and happy. She had nothing else to worry because Papa is there, Mama is there. All she have to do is to play all day long laughing, screaming, and Monica was so joyful in her heart that her first daughter is full of energy and love to play. Adugo was loved by many because of her angelic look and smile. She loves playing. She loves playing with a lot of people, and this brought joy to everyone. Sometime in the evening, Adugo will be molding pots with different form and different shapes, while Monica will be looking at her in admiration. Monica looked at Adugo with so much surprise and joy in her heart that her little one can cave clay to different shape. Not long after, Monica gave birth to Ezinne. The atmosphere was filled with joy. Okorofor was filled with happiness and joy in his heart, watching his daughters and his lovely wife sleep all day long, and at night make his heart sing for more joy, because this is the dream he has been waiting for, that right now he's living in it. Okorofor have nothing else to worry, because to him, he has all the world in his hand. Not long after, Monica fell terribly sick. Sickness that was so strange, that defies all form of medication. It was strange to Okorofor because he has tried several means, several medicine, calls herb healers, local doctors to look at his beautiful wife. What is wrong with her? What is making my angel so sick that has made all medication to fail? To add to that, most times pythons surround the house, coming on and off, always cycling themselves close to Adama. And it was quite strange because Monica knows in her heart that this is her people, but Okorofor, in the other hands, being confused, have tried different means but don't know to avail. He has no means else. Pray to God, saying, Lord, please heal my wife. She is the only joy I have. That is the only woman that makes my heart to sing. That is the only woman that I heart sing for. That everything I do revolve around her. So one morning, Okorofor, in all confusion, dressed up in his boat attire and head straight to his place, Nimbise, to tell his kismet what was really wrong, because this is beyond him. He set out that early morning with his bag in his hand, face full of misery and confusion, with question heavy in his heart. Long after, he met Mama Ogochinyere, a woman of the waters, a woman that commands so much power from the rivers, from the ocean, and from the marine kingdom. She was feared by many. She was fearless. She was a white marine winch. Her name spread all over Mbise and the old Imo state because she has so many things to offer. But before you do that, Okorofor met with his elders to discuss this strange sickness and what he has presumed will be wrong with his wife. His elders warned him that this dance is the dance of the spirit, because Surugede is the dance of the spirit. Adugo have the spirit of the waters, and our water people is calling her because it is obvious. But Okorofor said, no one helped me to marry my wife, so I will go beyond to meet Mama Ugochinyere for her to tell me the mystery behind this. And I need my wife back to myself because nobody helped me to marry her. Okorofor met with Mama Ugochinyere by the riverside to lay his fears. But Mama Chinyere, even while sighting him, already knows his problem and said to him, young man, look over here.
Look, your wife is from a powerful marine world. If you don't appease her people, they won't let her live.
Okorofor returned to Jos to come back to Mbise with his wife, Monica, for the rituals and the riverbank. That very night, Mama Okorochi and Monica set out to the riverbank to offer sacrifice and to do the necessary rituals to appease her people. It was a long night filled with strange things that eye or man cannot behold. But at the end of the day, it was successful.
Hamadarana, Mama, thank you for appeasing my people.
Before leaving, a little shrine was built for Monica at Mama Okorochi's house, so that's her mother temple, because Mama Okorochi was the one that offered the rituals that appease Monica's river people. It was little, clothed with white, palm fronds, calabash, and there she made her first covenant to communicate with her marine people, because there is all that matters.
Mary, here I make my first covenant. Altar, always listen to my prayers and guide me as I serve your people.
After the whole rituals and shrines were built at Timbisi, Mama Okorochi, Monica, and Okorofor set back to Jos, to Tudunwada, so that Mama Okorochi can do some rituals back in Tudunwada, and to also build another shrine for Monica, since that's where they live and that's where their children are. It will be very important for Monica to have a shrine there in Tudunwada. When they go to Tudunwada, Mama Okorochi built a marine shrine for Monica, so that she and her mother and the river goddess can always communicate. After setting up the shrine, Mama Okorochi went back home to Mbise, back to her shrine to attend to other activities that await her. Monica, on the other hand, became powerful beyond all expectation. Her name grew like wildfire all across Jos and Plateau State. The rich, the poor, the average income, all sought for her. The barren, the oppressed, everyone come to her for rescue. It was quite tough because the schedule of Monica became so tight that she cannot cater for her two daughters. Okorofor will go to work. After a very stressful day, will still come back to cook for his children. It was quite exhausting. Okorofor, in his heart, knows that this is the sacrifice he has to pay, but this is not what he imagined. He was furious, angry that his only wife he loved cannot make out time for her two children. Sometime at night, Okorofor will sit out in a lonely compound with water glinting at the center of his compound, saying so many things to himself. What did I get myself into? What is this problem that I carry with my own money? How can my wife not care for her daughter? What's the use of this? The gold, the silver, the goat, the ram, the pleasantries, without my home being in order. My daughters need their mother. They are quite young and they need her attention. Before you know it, Monica became ill because of another pregnancy. She was pregnant with me in her stomach. I, Richard. It was quite exhausting because her water people began to trouble her. They were jealous because her devotion to them reduced because of the pregnancy. And that's why they struck her with little sickness as punishment so that she will not get pregnant again. Okorofor, on the other hand, was scared not to lose his wife. Even as everything was happening, he lost his wife so much. The day came. I was giving birth, Richard. It was filled with thanksgiving. People wide and near came to give me gifts because I was the first son of Okorofor. The son of the White Witch, the Ezenwine Nkume, the woman that is fearless, the woman that is known all across church by the rich, the average, and the poor. The high connected, the mighty, the politician came to sort power for my mother. It was quite miraculous, but there,
I'm serving my people and I can't abandon my shrine.
I did. But what about us?
I'm serving my people and I can't abandon my shrine.
Oh, you can't abandon, but you abandon your daughter.
my mother Monica would disappear into the deep ocean for days, sometimes weeks, swimming with her marine people. When she's returning, she'll return with so much gift, and she'll go to the riverside to appease the gods, to offer sacrifices with cattle, with goats around. These goats were not slaughtered, but rather the river spirits will come out and take them from her, and they will disappear. It was a mystery that made so many people to fear her the more. How can this woman, whenever she go to the river to offer sacrifice, the cattle, the ram, the goat will all of a sudden disappear into the thin air?
Stop disappearing, Monica. Your children need you.
The fight between my mother and my father grew stronger and wider because of her disappearance, because of her devotion to the marine kingdom. And because of that, Okorofor, my father, was struck with a strange sickness that goes and comes. Doctors have nothing to say because it's quite strange. He was not diagnosed of anything. It was quite strange. Even the local healer cannot do anything. But within my mother's heart, she knew what was wrong with my father. Before he knew it, my father became terribly sick that he could not stand. He only lay. And that was my final moment with my father. I was just 7 years old then when my father, one morning, gave up his ghost. My mother was sitting beside him when he last breathed. She was crying. That's when I knew the Iroko, the great Iroko, the Okorofor that was known, has fallen.
Goodbye, my love.
After my father's death, news was sent to Mbise through then the local letter delivering system to inform his kinsmen of his passing. It took some days for that letter to get to Mbise, and we will await the sudden reaction from the elders. Yes, he was loved because he was the only son of his father. So, tragedy awaits my mother Monica, because even her powers grew and news spread all over, even to Mbise, of how powerful she was. It was quite strange.
Okorofor is dead.
My mother, in her local shrine back in Jos, prayed to her people to grant her favor, because the tragedy before her is quite huge. Mbise was known for huge reputation against women that their husbands suddenly died, because they don't take it lightly. They always believe that the wives that have so much power will easily eliminate her husband, so to have control over herself and to do whatever she wants. This she fear because in her heart she loves her husband so much. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories.